sometimes basic is pretty alright, you know? Also, she's not that basic. She's got, like, heterochromia, although I think that's because one of her eyes is injured.
No, see, that's because of all the mud that she rolls in. It's giving her an infection.
Alright, hold on. Let's
So
see.
she's dirty too.
Uh, Rain, are you able to check my channel?
Yes, I can. Why?
Yeah, check to see if my stream is up.
He tries to go to your channel and it says this
You're
exists. And then
streaming.
everything starts fading from existence.
Nah! Also, what'd you
He
say,
looks
Rain?
at his hand and he
You're
fades
streaming.
away.
Alright, so it's streaming?
Yeah, it's just live.
Alright.
Post your link, nerd.
Okay, hold on, you chummo file.
Do it.
Alright.
I can't abuse you in private. That's not as fun.
What the hell? How come I don't see? Where the hell
Look,
is it?
Hang
I'm
on, I'll
gonna
post it.
be an abuser, then god damn it, we're gonna make this domestic.
No! Can't do this to me.
I posted it.
Alright, there we go. Alright, also I'm gonna check to see if Dell can be heard. Alright, hold on. Let's see
I
here.
said that
Who's in
you
here?
all are trash. All of you.
Punisher's punching down on Dell.
Oh yeah, I can hear Dell. There we go. Alright.
The Punisher says one of these days I'll matter.
So I will say, I cleared out this fucking cave. You know, they gave you the option to, you know, befriend either the kobolds or the mites. And fucking most of your party members tell you, yeah, just kill them both.
To be fair, that is an option.
It is. It's just like, you know what I mean? It's because they're sentient creatures, so you would think, like, some people would be like, isn't it kind of fucked to just kill them all?
Fuck you.
Also, I forgot
You sound
to
like one of those
fucking...
dumb lizards that we killed in Edge Maverick playthrough.
Edge Maverick!
What, you're gonna start saying that they have rights and shit?
No, they don't. I'm just saying, you know.
Now you saying some stupid stuff is what you're
I'm
saying.
saying that you're a fucking molester of children.
I am? Well, he is a cleric,
Jesus.
though.
Alright, let's see here. Fuck. Which spells do I want to prepare?
My name is Harim.
Yeah, I think it's... that's the dwarf that joins you. When you first meet him, he's, like, pretending to be dead just so he doesn't have to join in on the battle.
I thought you were gonna say he was pretending that he wasn't racist.
Well, I mean, I would too.
No, you don't.
I mean, I like to tell people I'm not.
You don't even do that. Why are you telling all these lies?
I mean, here's the thing. You're gonna die. Also, I didn't fucking rest before I prepped these spells. Fuck me. God damn. This is what I get for having fucking prepared casters instead of spontaneous casters. Also, I don't know, I hate the fucking, like, the term spontaneous caster. Also, there's my character over here. I decided to be a sorcerer. I was gonna say wizard, because they're functionally the same, but actually sorcerers are much worse. Let me see. Yeah, so in this...
Wait, so the natural caster is worse?
So, yeah, by the way, I picked Sylvan Sorcerer specifically because I get a pet bear, which is kind of cool.
Bear.
So the reason why they're worse is because they don't get third level spells until level 7, I think. Or let me check here. No, level 6. So yeah, usually, like, you know, most people, they get at level 5. You know, like a wizard gets third level spells, like, immediately at level 5. I have to wait until level 6 to get one. That's fucking annoying, you know? But yeah, I think it's because they wanted to differentiate sorcerers from wizards, and by that they made, you know, sorcerers functionally worse.
I need a challenge.
Also, I'm gonna step up for this boss fight. Basically, what I like to do is I like to stack as many buffs as physically possible.
Okay, so what is the story of this game? Because I didn't play Kingmaker.
Okay, so basically, you're told that the stolen lands are up for grabs essentially, And so you and a bunch of people will come here. You're going to try to take down the Stag Lord, which is the bandit leader that's working here. You need to kill him, then claim these lands and create your own little barony. And so far, there is this asshole named Tartusio who tried to frame you as a spy, and he's the most obvious spy. Like, fucking, he gave you a ring.
That's exactly what a spy would say, Efren.
Like, okay, by the way, this is such a callback to Baldur's Gate 1, because he gives you a ring that bites you in the ass later on, because, like, in Baldur's Gate 1, someone gives you a ring, and it's revealed, oh, actually, we were using that to spy on you, jackass. In this case, it's a ring that they're like, oh, see, if he's so innocent, well, in this case, I picked a female character. If she's so innocent, how come she has a spy ring, huh? Then you can just say, you gave me this ring, jackass.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen that a day in my life.
Oh, one of his arguments is like, basically, he's trying to throw your character in the bus. Oh yeah, well, she took forever trying to save you because she saved other people along the way. She helped your guards
She was
survive.
being a hero. What a piece of shit.
So, yeah, effectively, I will say the beginning tutorial, it functions, but I think it railroads you so hard, and I hate that a lot. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I like that. It's just like, oh man, this girl was actually helping people. What a piece of shit. Can you trust her?
Can you? Alright, what the fuck was it I said, Rian? What the hell was it?
That's sleeping a racing dog to you.
She saved somebody. How can you trust her to not save someone and save you instead? If you save somebody in front of me, I swear to God, I'll fucking save you.
I'll fucking kill you, and then I'll say it was justified. That is something I would say, actually. Also, yeah, right
That's
here, this is how you cheese the game, by the way, by applying as many buffs as physically possible.
Are you telling me, Efren, that you like cheating?
Yeah, actually.
Wow, what a bad representation for these students. How are they going to grow up to be honest and hardworking people
They're using
in this
Chat
country?
GPT. I don't give a fuck.
In this country that doesn't
Okay.
actually support hardworking people?
Alright, so by the way, I will say, because my character is kind of squishy, I usually have all the tough characters go up first. Also, there's two different ways to play. It's real time with pause. As you can see, I'm pausing right here. Or like with turn-based. Turn-based is more strategic, but also takes longer for like the amount of fights there are. So for just trash mobs, I like to just have it real time.
No, yeah, this I remember. I think the only thing that sucks, which I guess I can't blame them for, is I hate the UI of a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
There's so much crap you gotta like move to get everything in the right spot. But
I'm
it
not even
is what it is. It's the
attack.
style of at the time.
Alright, then turn-based combat. Yeah, also, with turn-based, I will say some classes actually get better with turn-based as opposed to real-time. Because effectively you get these big massive spells, but with real-time, then they can just, you know, move out of the fucking way. Also, I increased the animations.
No, that's stupid. You're stupid. Next you'll tell me that we could just run away from conflict instead of just fighting it head-on. Stupid.
I mean, I'm sorry to say, but that is the case right there.
That's dumb.
I'm just gonna shoot this motherfucker with acid.
Wow. What so you giving the collar shit for spreading AIDS to everything, but here you are saying, I'll just melt your face off with acid. At least when I give them cancer
they can
AIDS,
live without faces.
chance.
They can live without faces, okay?
No, they can't, Efren. That's where their noses are.
Follow your nose.
Voldemort had no
Wherever
nose,
it
he
goes.
survived.
Also, Jesus
he's
Christ.
dead.
Fucking massive AoEs like these are so fucking good.
Yeah, when you can essentially just say, fuck this entire zone right here.
Yeah, you know, you can't even, like, get past my fucking Royal Guard over here. Go fuck yourselves. Ah! Fuck! No!
That's right, Efren.
Why would he hit me with the fucking fireball? Who does that to people?
Why wouldn't I hit you?
Also, yeah. God, my fucking... Oh, so I think I set the difficulty a little bit down, because, like, the default difficulty is doable. Oh, also an annoying thing. So the barbarian girl over here, she starts off with the colossal weapon, the ginormous sword, which sounds cool, but let's see here. I think it'll show it right here.
Oh
Yeah,
no, the barbarian's in her period right now.
So yeah, the fucking melee attack bonus. Let's see. There's a lot of stuff.
She's raging for free.
It
but
doesn't
now
tell
she's
you a lot
gonna
of
rage at
information. You gotta
me.
look it up. But yeah, the point is that it gives you a -2 to attack with that fucking weapon. So it's so annoying, you know? Oh, another thing too is this uses Pathfinder's version of extra attack. So the base attack bonus is something that keeps going up. So like your bonus to hit will always be going up every level, basically. And once it reaches level 6, essentially that's when you get 2 attacks. And this applies for almost every class. That means even clerics get 2 attacks. I'm like, wait, really? They don't get that in D&D. What the hell? I was like so baffled, you know? Alright, I think... Yeah, I'm just gonna have her stay here, because fucking... This is quite a predicament I put myself in.
Yeah, no shit.
Who
would have thought that all this scumbag cheating would have consequences?
Oh, also, I don't know if you saw that, because it was kind of wrapped up, but like... because Harem over here used a spell-like effect close to an enemy, they got an attack of opportunity. I mean, they whiffed it, but like I just think that's so fucking annoying, you know? Like Shocking Grasp, for instance, is level 1 spell as opposed to a cantrip. Also, Jesus Christ, they're just dying so hard. I'm just gonna throw... I will say
another...
another...
us AIDS!
Well, someone had to, okay?
Literally nobody had to. That's not a that's one of those things that don't work for that.
You don't know that. You don't know.
It's like when if I forgot what it was, but you know how the best friends always say you can do blank if you're angry enough or whatever. And it was something where Liam was like, you can talk to girls, you can talk do blah 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 if you shit hard. And I was like, Liam, that's one of the few times that does not work.
Yeah, what the hell?
Like, I think it's because they were making a shit joke, and then he tried to carry it with, you can do blank if you shit hard enough. It's like, no, that doesn't work for this.
Look, you just haven't tried hard enough.
Shit yourself.
Shit yourself. Now.
Yeah, actually do it. We're not giving you a choice. We are gonna hold you ransom.
Also, another thing is the base stats that they give to these characters kind of sucks. So, like, I gave her a belt. I gave her a belt that increases her strength, but like, all right, Dell, do you think that a fighter should have more than 14 fucking strength?
Wait, she doesn't?
I gave her a belt to increase it by +2. That's why it's 16. By default, it's 14.
Wait. So her default is 14. What level is she?
Level 4. By the way, so the way Pathfinder works.
Stupid.
Yeah, the defaults they give to some of their
she
stats
should be
are
at
garbage.
16 already.
Yeah, like not just that. Okay, so I will say because the way Pathfinder's thing works, you can get any stat to level 20 if you're willing to put some stats lower, for instance. But like, for some reason they just decided let's have the main tank be a health tank. You know, I'm sure that's gonna work out. And con is important, but not more important than your bonus to hit.
Because the thing is, for a fighter, yeah, you want them to be hardy, but their main thing is being good at finishing the job. You want like, more con, you give that to the barbarian.
You look at
this
whole thing
is just charging in.
Even Miri, for instance, they only have her at 16. I feel like if you can get to 20, why wouldn't you? You know what I mean? I will say
that's kind of dumb.
Yeah, I gave her a +1 to Dex because I feel like a +1 to Strength wouldn't do anything because that's just 17. And you know that like typically it's 16 is a +3, then 18 is +4. But like anything, all the what do you call them? What I'm trying to say, all the uneven numbers give you no bonuses. But yeah, so I think their defaults kind of suck. Harem over here, for instance, he's got the sword and board type of vibe. Well, I say sword and board, but you get what I mean. Like he's got the hammer and the shield and all that. I guess wisdom is the better stat to increase, but clerics don't really have a lot of good ranged options, and he's kind of forced to go into melee, which kind of sucks when you only have 14 strength. And using touch spells is a fucking death sentence. Jade Doll over here, she's at least decent. Do you notice her con is nothing?
To you.
Look at her con. Do you see that?
Okay, let me see. Inquisitor was 16, 14. Yeah, no, that's not good. No, wait a minute. Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, she's undead. She physically cannot die.
Well, gee, bitch. Thanks for not sharing the immortality with everybody.
There's like a whole quest line that gets into it later, but like, I was like, wait, what the fuck? Not just that, because she's undead, any spell that would normally heal instead hurts her, so you instead have to use inflict wounds on herself, you know?
Here, I'm gonna give you aid. That'll help you.
Oh, thank God, I needed some.
I needed that.
Let's see, I think Lindsay is well-rounded. She starts off with decent dex. I gave her a +2 belt, but
I love that she's posing so hard with the fucking scythe. We get it, girl. Yeah. Damn.
Man,
fucking get it. You don't, like, wow, I wonder what she's all about, guys. Oh, I don't know.
I think the I think the only one that's okay with their build is Lindsay, because, you know, she's a bard.
Look at her. Modest, calm, like, minding her business. Sitting there with a nice, a book.
Yeah,
got her little guitar and everything. See, she's fine. All right, these chuckle fucks.
Let's see, who has the most pompous portrait? So here's my characters, by the way.
Let me see your shit.
Aline, that's her name.
That would be. You wouldn't name something. Oh, look at this pretentious shit. And that's just you if you were a woman.
Okay, give me a... All right, you know what?
No, I'm not.
I'm not giving
you a break.
Look at my bear.
At you pompous piece of shit. That's just you if you were a fucking woman. Jesus Christ, look at this piece of shit.
All right, what about Valerie's portrait? It looks like her sword is too close to her neck, does it not?
Maybe she's trying to kill herself.
I mean, I would too if I had that kind of fit.
She saw Joan of Arc once and then said, I'm going to base my entire life on this.
Oh, so, by the way, unlike Baldur's Gate 3 where they kind of encourage you to talk to your party members, they kind of don't really hint that you have to talk to anyone.
One time I saw God.
So, Valerie over here, her story is basically like, she was being raised to be a paladin, but she was so hot that all the other, acolytes and all that, they were like, oh man,
we actually can't focus. Cool. We can't focus on our job because we all want to smash. So like, boss, can you say that she's not a paladin anymore? Just kick her out. Make it her fault.
She fucked off. Also, she disagreed with the way that they have their knightly order. Like, for instance, if they take down a bandit, they're supposed to show them mercy if they beg for it. Well, she's like...
No, that's stupid. You're supposed to eat them.
Wait a minute, that seems dumb. Then they can just go back to banditry afterwards. What the hell?
Yes, we have to give them the chance to redeem themselves. That's stupid. What is this Superman bullshit?
I will say, now, I believe that she actually has, there's a trait where if you, your character might not be able to become a paladin, for instance, because they have the atheism trait, which is so weird. Because remember, this is going by own logic, where it's like, paladins can't be, paladins if they're, not
I forgot about that. It's fucking hilarious.
But yeah, so, like, that's why she's got pretty good charisma, but I don't think she can actually become a paladin anymore, And it's like, that's such a wasted stat, then! You get what I mean, right? You already said Lindsay's...
One time I saw God.
Yeah, you already saw Lindsay's portrait. Here's Amiri's portrait, so you can see a little bit better. I think hers fits the vibe of being a barbarian pretty well,
At least she's not doing a ridiculous shit with her fucking weapon.
Yeah, like
we having a whole flick pick.
Yeah, like Jade Doll over here is posing harder than everyone else.
Fucking edgelord.
Harem over here is just like holding his weapon.
I still say, Efren, I still say that yours is worse because yours has the most pretentious air about her. She's like, oh, look at me. Here I come to say, fuck you, bitch. I know who you
I'm the
are. I know
hero.
what kind of exactly. You're that person. You're that person that goes about so-called quote unquote saving the day and expect people to fucking care. You'd be that asshole, Efren, who would go to a fucking hot dog stand and say, "What do you mean I have to pay for food? I fought for this country, even though you didn't fight for shit."
I did. I fought in the
It's like
Clone
Homer
Wars.
yelling about
In the
not wanting to pay to get into the fucking
look.
I ain't paying for this shit. If it
I'm a
wasn't for me,
veteran,
you'd all be
Chris Homer.
speaking German.
They would. They would be in German classes learning German. You know.
That reminds me of the fucking
let's
Avengers
see.
shit. What
What the hell is this asshole?
not Solid JJ, but the other guy who does shit like that. And it was when the team was like, "Hey, let's just share about our powers." Yeah, why not? For team synergy. And like going over their stuff, and it's just like, "Oh well, Hulk says I can break a building, and so I can destroy entire mountains. Oh, I can lift up vehicles and stuff. What about you, Cap? Oh well, I did this on the bench press. Okay, what about you, Hulk? I can jump to the moon. What about you, Thor? I can interdimensionally travel. Oh yeah, I have supersonic flight." And the cat says, "Oh yeah, I can run the 100-meter dash in this amount of time." It's like, okay, what the fuck, Steve? Are you fucking with us?
To be fair,
There is no to be fair.
all right, this guy is.
To be fair, assemble.
And then
Avengers
fucking,
assemble.
it got to the point where eventually they're like, "Okay, wait, are you fucking with us, Cap? Come on, take this seriously." And it's just like, "What do you want? I'm Captain America, not
I'm
a
a
sideshow
dude.
freak."
Give me a break. I'm a
And
man.
And then they're like, "Okay, so wait, is there anything that you can do?" "Yeah, I can use this awesome shield." "Does the shield only respond to you?" "Well, nobody else will be able to look as good with it." "Maybe somebody." And Thor's like, "Can I hold it?" "No, you can't hold it. I feel like it's morally responsible to let Thor use the shield."
Damn it! I still skipped my turn. Fuck.
Ha ha. I distracted him long enough that he didn't fucking do his turn.
You're working for the kobolds?
That was just surprising.
No, fuck!
Nine times out of 10, if something goes bad for you, Efren, you know that you blame me.
Okay, but
some part of you
fair,
was like, I don't know how, but Dell somehow did this, and I will take credit for it. I will do that.
Look,
but
here's the thing.
Yeah, here's
we're
the
not
thing.
playing Marvel. We're not
Yes.
playing Marvel Rivals right now, Efren.
There's a fucking spray for that. It just says, "Here's the thing."
Because they know. They're like, the amount of times we've seen that shit, y'all know.
Here's the
This is
thing.
what y'all want. I love that. I love how people are now giving Ben more love when typically what you hear about Ben is how much he wants to kill himself.
He wants to die so
What even
badly.
Oh yeah, no, that was like one of the most common things that used to always be a thing for him. Like he
All
would
right, let's
genuinely say, "Okay,
I
if
can't
Reed
even see the
fix
enemy
me-
anymore.
Yeah, I'm only seeing mist now. If Reed can't cure me, do you think that he could at least help me die? Do you think
No.
he could do that, Johnny? If I asked, and Ben is like crying in the woods and seeing if Johnny could ask Reed to help him die, and Reed and Sue hear that, and it's just like,
Look, he'll be okay.
dang, I love. Somebody posted it, but it was like somebody saying that, does Ben ever stop crying like a little bitch?
One day he might. But today is not that day.
Always crying. "Oh, boo-hoo. I have to be a freak."
All right,
yeah,
there
be
we
a
go.
freak, you freak.
Oh,
That's
also,
what you are.
another thing, Del, is spells
How does
don't last.
Cosmic Rays turn you into a rock man?
Shut up.
Spells don't last with concentration. You know how, like, if you just concentrate, it lasts basically as long as the spell says it does? In this, let me show you. Spells, for instance, like Entangle over here, 1 minute per caster level. So because I'm level 4, this will last 4 fucking minutes.
On my way.
Okay, who wants to enjoy all these A's that's gonna hit us? 'Cause you're getting hit with it.
I kind of fucked up there.
I shall not fail.
Congratulations, Efren, you have poisoned your entire group.
It's just Entangle. It'll be annoying, but I think I got all the loot there.
These vines are going up my asshole.
It'll be okay. You'll
No,
live.
it's not. This is horrible.
Also, I'm not sure if you noticed, but basically, when you're looting one enemy, if they happen to be close to another enemy, then you can just loot the entire group. instead
I
of
like
having to.
that. I
Yeah.
hate this shit where you got to in Warhammer Rogue Trader it's the same way. If you just hold a button on one person, you'll get the whole spot. And also before you leave the area, it'll even say, "Hey, here's all the stuff you didn't pick up. Do you want to just auto
Yeah,
pick it up
that
now?"
it does it here too, actually.
That's the
This,
best way to do it because it's like, come on, man, stop wasting my time.
yeah, look. Here's the thing, man. I don't want to fucking go back and pick up everything that I missed. Uh,
In
yeah.
fact, I hate you for telling me to do that.
So I'm pretty much done with this area. Let me actually check my journal real quick. All right, let's see.
Those new slacks?
All right, so I killed this fucking guy. Now I need to tell
Because
that
you're a
dude that I killed
monster.
him. No,
Because
all
you're a
right.
monster.
Tartuccio was a fucking bastard. Also, he was using these kobolds to fight like these other creatures. You know?
Like you wouldn't do it.
Hey,
Well, I
man,
wouldn't turn into
why
a
would you
kobold to
not
do it. I
wanna
don't want to
fight
be
the
a filthy
Swordsman
little
race?
kobold. All right, you know.
They're
Also,
short
he's
Hey,
staff.
what's wrong with what's wrong with kobolds? They can be hot. I play
uh,
Corruption of Champions.
all right. So Skylar says having followers auto loot might be better, but I kind of like just having it all picked up in one go. You know. Uh,
I like the visual idea of any character in fiction going around looting the fucking corpses of people they've killed. It's a funny image in my
like,
mind. I
it's
always
a
love that.
like, all right,
Dead
it's a
body.
thing basically every adventurer does, but like, then you
Yeah,
actually
it's something
seeing
you
it,
never want to think about.
yeah, like then actually seeing it just kind of gets to you, you know?
It's like if you saw Link having to do the actual
Yeah,
stuff
see,
you made them do.
hey, so you see here, Dell, on the left side, they show you all the loot that you missed out. Also, there's a whole bunch that I dropped
This looks
because it
like
was
the
too
start
fucking
of
heavy.
This looks like the tutorial level from the other game, actually, now that I'm
Uh,
looking at it.
this
Then
is,
again, you did start out underground.
I will say, maybe it's because, why is Skylar number one? What the hell? Yeah, let's see. Yeah, so, the main thing is that I dropped a lot of stuff because I didn't have the fucking, what you call it, strength to carry it all. And Rogue Trader, uh, fucking Eric
And
over
Rogue
here.
Trader, that's not an issue.
Oh man, that's that. Here's the thing. I do understand why they have what you call it, encumbrance, because that's like a thing they had in older D&D where it actually mattered. But God, I fucking hate it. You know?
Nah, it's one of those things that I feel like needs to die. Like, I get where it came from, but at this point now, it's actually just tedious. It's not improving the quality of the experience. It's not making me think anymore. It's literally just limiting
Wait,
me
Skylar.
for doing too good of a fucking job.
Yeah, like, alright, and I get that, like, sure, a lot of this loot that I'm picking up can be sold, like, for maybe 5 gold. But that's 5, that adds up!
It does.
Also, it's so funny, this cutscene is so fucked up, because, like, this guy is gonna bring back Tartuccio. So, Tartuccio turned from a
Sounds
gnome
like a
to a
turgid
kobold.
penis.
Because he wanted to trick these kobolds, so he turned into one. Now when he's revived, like, he comes back permanently as a kobold. But I ruined the
did too good
cutscene
as-
because my stupid vines are all over the place.
You fucked up my ambiance.
Fuck your
Oh god, you
ambiance.
know what that is? It's fucking it's Barrett in Final Fantasy Abridged when he's having his whole thing with Dawn and fucking Cloud's ruining it.
Yeah.
I need to watch the Machinima. I need to
Damn
watch
it, Rian!
Nah, I love that moment because it literally starts with like Barrett sitting there going like, "It's been a long time, hasn't it, Don?" And it's just like, "I know, brother." And it's just like all these deaths, probably because you caused all of them. Cloud, shut the fuck up! This is my moment.
I'm trying to look cool over here, okay?
Like the amount of times Cloud just fucked everything up by just being himself, I love it.
Let me be cool.
To the point, not just that, he's trying to reconnect with his fucking best friend.
Look, Cloud never had a best friend that he can remember, okay?
Nah, remember, he thinks that Sephiroth is his friend.
He doesn't know what he thinks anymore. So, alright. Also, because, alright, again, I kind of skipped the first, like, opening part because it's railroaded super fucking hard. Oh, not just that, but it's also so fucking stupid. So, remember how I told you that the guy tries to say, like, oh, well, You know, the main character took too much time trying to get here because they were saving people. So, if you fuck up your diplomacy check, which is essentially this game's version of your persuasion check, if you fuck up your diplomacy check, then like the bitch, like Jamandi Aldori, that's her name. Yeah, like the noblewoman is like, oh man, you know that's a bad use of your time, hey Eric. But if you do good on your diplomacy check, that changes what she says, which sounds like, alright, you get what I mean? That sounds like it's like, why would her logic change? You know what I mean?
Because you did a good enough job convincing her otherwise. It is stupid. It's one of those things where we need to let you somehow win in a game to make it seem like your choice was smart. But it's like, yeah, if this character is written to not think that's a good thing, then they should stay like that.
Also another thing that makes the opening segment here kind of annoying is there's this spot called Nettles Crossing. There's a zombie there who basically is cursing people in the nearby area. So if you ever take a rest in this like proximity, essentially you will not get a full rest and you instead get exhausted, which is so fucking annoying.
I just catch you sleeping in my fucking spot.
So it's so annoying because if you don't look it up, then you're just like, what can I do to rest? What the hell? How do I get my slots back? How do I get anything back? Like, you are so heavily punished for not knowing, like, to come here first.
You're sleeping in Shrek's swamp, and he told you to fuck off.
Like, basically, this asshole zombie is like, oh, I need you to kill the fucking Stag Lord. I was going to already! You don't need to tell me!
Nah, you're not moving fast enough!
Okay, I will admit...
Take it too long!
I will admit I was dicking around.
See? So you were dicking around! So it's right for me to fucking kill you.
Also, the thing is that they actually do have a timer over here. I have 80 days and 10 hours to complete this bullshit, or else the game just gets fucking over, you know? Do they have anything like that in Rogue Trader, or nah?
Say that part again?
Are there any timers that will fuck you over in Rogue Trader?
Not internal timers like, oh, if you don't move here at a certain amount of time, you die or it fucks up your quest. It's more like every big move you make in terms of big mission you take and what order will mean that some others get difficult. So, like, let's say after you do the tutorial, it's like, okay, Lord Captain, where are we going? Wherever place you go, the next place you go is going to be like, oh God, if only somebody was here sooner. And that's basically it. Because that's what would happen. Like, okay, I went, and remember, we're talking Warhammer, so you're going to a different planet. So it's not like you just went across the road, you know, or like did a fast travel. No, I flew to another planet, cultivated it, did a bunch of other missions here, and that amount of time, a chaos cult started spawning in this other planet over here, you know, because there's only so many places you can be at once.
Yeah.
And so it's like, oh God, and also the best thing too, because you're a Lord Captain or a Rogue Trader, nobody expects you to be a hero. In fact, people expect you to be a piece of shit because you're in Warhammer. Because being a Rogue Trader is essentially a noble who is given privilege.
Oh,
you're essentially allowed to. So Rogue Traders are basically people who, in the Imperium, are given the grace to go around to whatever fucking planet they want and cultivate it, do whatever in the name of the Imperium. Because everything they do, they have to pay a big amount of tax to the Inquisition. So the idea is, you go into whatever sector of space we don't want to send our military to. If you happen to find shit there, just give us some and we'll let you have the rest, basically. So you basically get to do almost anything. Almost. Like, it gets to the point where it's even a lot of people suspecting, hey, did the other Lord Trader, did he fuck around with chaos? Because we don't do that. And it's like, unless you deliberately show proof that you're like going against the Imperium and against the Emperor, they kind of let a lot of shit slide. It's like, if you weren't a fucking Rogue Trader, I'd have shot you by now. Like, there's so many moments where it's like, oh, you skinned this child alive in front of me.
Jesus.
Well, I'm assuming you did it for some purpose. It's not a big enough deal. I don't have time to question it.
It
The
probably
only
matters.
time, I don't know how bad it is, Efren. This isn't even a spoiler, so I'll just tell you this for like one of the potential endings you can get. If you do too good of a job, the Imperium comes after you in the end.
Why?
Because remember, this is Warhammer. There is no good ending. So if you do such a good job, because keep in mind, not only do you get to go around and cultivate different planets and trade with different people, it means that basically you're a representation of the Imperium and humanity. So if you start forging alliances and making a good, like, yeah, I formed a good group with these alien races over here, we help each other out. I've actually helped them out with something and they've made it so now we have a cure for something. Like, if you do too much shit that goes against the Imperium's, like, wishes, because, the Imperium are a piece of the shit too, you're not supposed to be a good person. So if you genuinely play the game as a good person and go all the way to the good
Oh,
end, then the ending says that the fucking Imperium is coming after you.
wait, hold on. This kind of funny, by the way. Uh, Fucking. All right, so sometimes you get into little book events over here, where basically it's just
I've seen that.
yeah.
Also,
Uh, Also,
I think
Scholar
it's
says
made
the
by the
Emperor
same
demands
people actually.
taxes. Wait, what'd
I
you say?
think it's made by the same people actually, because that's
Owl
the
Cat
exact same
Games,
thing as
I'm pretty
Rogue.
sure it's the same
Yep,
makers, yeah.
that's it. Yep, Rogue
Uh,
Trader did that too. They have
yeah,
moments like this.
yeah, so I think this was first, then Wrath of the
Oh yeah, it was
Righteous,
way first.
then Rogue Trader. So I think each one is they're kind of perfecting their formula. But
Hmm.
so here's the thing: is none of these like all right. So there's Lindsay on the bottom left, Amiri to the top left over there. But the rest of the party aren't even members. Alright, so the girl with the staff, that's a wizard you meet later on, and the guy with the kind of like anime-esque hair, that's a half-orc that you meet later. And the guy in the back is Tristan.
That's because they
Who's,
don't know when you'll get the characters, so they have to go by. Oh, maybe you got them already.
it is kind of funny because I wondered like, I do have these characters now, but I wonder like, did they illustrate it for each party or is it just generic? I guess I have the answer now.
Yeah, because when you have a games like this, they can't decide when you'll have these characters. So it's like, yeah, maybe you've got him already. Fuck it. Here he is.
Like, I do get that's a little bit cheap, but like, the overall combat has been pretty fun. Uh, but yeah, fucking, it's just kind of funny. Like, those characters just appeared here.
And then disappeared.
Alright, later, we just need to
You
show
know
up for
what
the
that?
cutscene.
No, you know what that is. That's a moment. Oh, I know what it is. You remember Avatar when Aang was lost in the forest, and then he saw a vision of a blind girl, and he
Yeah.
didn't know that was gonna be his trainer.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
You're like, yeah, the swamp showed me visions of some blind girl like laughing in the forest and shit. Huh? I wonder what that's all about. And then he ran into Toph.
I wonder. I'm pretty sure my trainer is gonna be one of these guys that's wrestling.
Yes,
WrestleMania!
obviously it's gonna be one of these super big, strong looking guys. Wait, who's this kid? Who's this small child? Who let this small child here?
Who's a sassy lost child?
Literally, that's Toph's description.
Oh man.
Oh, by
Yeah.
the way, hello.
Also, hey Eric.
It's Eric.
Me.
Yeah, fucking. What you call it? It's just. By the way, it's kind of funny because me playing this sold me on playing Rogue Trader at some point. Yeah. Also, I will
Even though
say.
you had a rough start on Kingmaker.
Yeah, because although the gameplay system would be different because it's going by Warhammer as opposed to Pathfinder, but what do you call it?
What the hell have you done?
Also, I like my pet bear over here. It's pretty cool.
It's a pet bear.
You can pick a
Random
different pet too, but I picked the bear because it has the highest strength stat. But I think technically the wolf or the dog would be better because they can knock enemies down. Also, I'm gonna sell some of my shit here. The reason why I'm not gonna do a full playthrough of this is because I waste too much time min-maxing.
I thought you were gonna say because it's a fucking RPG and that takes 50
yeah,
years
there's
to
that
do.
too. But yeah, fucking. Also, here's something that is stupid to me. So, do you see these items over here that have like little yellow auras? These are like
Yeah.
relics, basically. Like they have some importance to a quest or whatever. But these coins over here don't have the same aura. I guess to be fair, maybe I should have figured they're in the same category, so I shouldn't have sold them. But in my first playthroughs, I was selling these because it was quick, easy money. It's like 50 gold for each one. But you can sell them for more gold in Chapter 2. So I was like, hey, quick, easy money right now. Hell yeah.
Quick and easy. Now, I know we've had a lot of get-rich-quick schemes, Marge, but this one's gonna get us rich and quick.
Oh, by the way.
You're gay?
Yes, but I wanted to mention that I finally broke my streak of not finishing games.
Oh, you finally finished Metaphor Refuctasio?
I'm surprised you haven't finished it already. I was like, you talked about it more than me. I just thought that you've already been done with it.
Yeah, I would have
Did
thought
you
that
finish
you
it,
would have
Dog?
died.
Oh, I haven't finished it. I just like, when you said that you haven't finished it, I said, wait, really?
Yeah,
on.
it turns out that I am the king now, and this country is fucked for it.
I mean, that's about right
Who
if any
let
of you
you
were
in
in charge of
charge?
something.
I killed everyone that opposed me.
You know what? That is what a ruler would do.
That's a good way to do it.
That is how rules have always been
And then I
made.
appointed every one of my friends as positions of state.
Ain't that the funniest part?
Isn't that just what Trump did?
That's what I'm about to say. Ain't that the funniest part when you think about it? How at the end of every fucking game or story or anything, all the best friends of the main. Yeah, of course. All the best friends of the main character get super high official positions. Like, to be fair to them, they were in the trenches with your character, so they should have the benefit. Like, yeah, I should get privilege since I'm part of why we made it this far. But it's funny when you think about what the random citizen is saying. Like, why the fuck is this guy my prime minister? I don't know him.
Yeah, like
I voted for him.
This fucking
No, I
guy
didn't actually.
who faked his own death is part of the house. Is leader of the House of Representatives now, based on him being my friend.
Look,
hey, it could be worse.
Hey, didn't you die because you admitted to being a scum, and burned down an entire village,
you
including
should have promoted your
mother's
enemies
house?
instead, Eric, says Skylar.
Okay, look, I'm gonna be honest. Yes, we made the list up.
God damn it.
That list is street tier.
Oh, fuck you!
Deku killed it.
Oh, by the way, hold on. Before I go on, did you want to say more on that, or I want to talk about this briefly?
God, look at Efren's pretentious fucking profile pic. Look at this bitch.
Okay,
look at this diva.
Look, I'm a hero. I need to look heroic, okay? Also,
Fuck you.
Also, it's because the other portraits weren't as cool, in my opinion, or like weren't as pretentious.
It's not as regal. I needed something to really show that I'm better than you.
Okay, so I'll actually show this off right here, but so there's point your worst rival because he said he was sorry. You know what? Skylar's got a point there. Yeah, so this NPC over here, Honorial Eight Eyes, she's a Pathfinder, and essentially, what you call it? Let's see, she'll do some bullshit. So, you know how, like, Withers, for instance, will let you respec, and you can just get your money back? Here, you get 3 free respecs from her. Then afterwards, it costs 10,000, then 20,000, then 40,000.
Yo, you owe me money, bitch.
Yeah, like, so if you're an indecisive player like I am, this is the worst, but, like, what you call it? I guess it's to encourage you to stick with your thing. But the main thing is that this only really benefits you, the player character, or maybe, like, your companions to some degree if you fucked up their builds. Let's see. I'd like to use the tutor services. Yeah, let's see. Right, let's get started. So yeah, here you can respec anyone else, but with your companions, you can't respec their starting stats, you can't change their starting class, You can't change anything else about them. You know how, like, with Baldur's Gate 3, for instance, and this is completely unfair, I get that, but, like, you know, the idea is, like, well, I don't like their starting stats, or, like, you know, I'm kind of tired of having the characters be this class. Maybe I'll switch Gale to a sorcerer instead of a wizard, or Karlach into a ranger. You know what I mean?
I feel like if you told Kel you wanted to make him a warlock, he would literally like fucking throw up in disgust.
But you have
Like,
the
hey,
freedom to
Gail,
do
why
it, you
don't,
know?
why? No. But you know what I'm saying? Imagine that. Imagine if that was a thing you could do. You could just decide that Gail's a fucking a warlock now.
Yeah.
He's just throwing up in disgust.
Oh, Skylar points out Barbarian Gale over here is True Path. They actually have voice recordings for every character yelling out "ah" like that, you know. And Gale's is the weakest sounding.
Yeah, no shit.
Ah! Yeah. So yeah, you get what I mean. I kind of get that. Like maybe it is because the class is kind of part of their character, so changing it, sure, I guess. But like, it's annoying because they're not optimized, and that's the problem that pisses me off. You know, like if they just let me change the stats, I would be a lot more fine with that. But they only let you change stuff after level 1. You know. Now, here's now. We'll at least show you what the other stuff is. So when you start the game,
See,
you get
the bar girl has her shit together. She's minding her business.
You really can't fuck up Lindsay's build. Just stay as a bard. There's no reason to.
Yeah, bards are perfect. We're the best class ever, and if anyone says otherwise, they're big cowards.
Oh man, but yeah. So also, I don't know if they have this in Rogue Trader where like they let you pick a portrait that's supposed to represent you.
Yeah. You can do that.
Also, the weird thing is,
so they kept all of them from the fucking, which makes sense.
Oh, they have these in Rogue Trader as well.
No. In the other Pathfinder game I played, because you're playing the one that came. Yeah. You're playing the one that came before that. That's the Path of the Righteous is what I played.
Now I will say, so the only other female one that I think is okay is this one, and I think. This one's alright. I like her dreads. She's pretty alright. The elf one, I guess, is kind of cool. A lot of them look kind of like, you know, they don't really vibe with me. But yeah, so, although this guy kind of has Gustav's hair from Expedition 33. Although it is funny, you can pick like a male portrait and then like pick a female character. Well, I mean, you know, if you're trans, you know, but,
we don't know what that word is.
So the races are human, which get a +2 to any one ability score of your choice. And they get an extra feat, and they get some more skills. Elves over here. Why would you not
choose human?
Wait, what?
Why would you not choose human? They get the most fucking
I'm
shit.
only human.
Humans are kind of the best, but like, alright, elves, for instance, to get +2 to Dex, +2 to Int, and -2 to Con for some fucking reason.
Again, why is it? Wait, why?
Because this is from older editions where they thought it was a good idea to give some races negatives. You know, I guess the whole idea is that like, well, you know, they might be smart, they might be dexterous, but they don't have as much constitution as us humans. You know,
they don't. They hate us because they ain't us.
They're just humanoids too.
Nope. Humanoid, but not human. Disgusting.
They have elven magic, which makes it so like they don't get fucked up by magic as easily, which is kind of neat. Then there's.
If you're not Fearing or that other blonde chick, that blonde elf from Fearing, then shut the fuck up. You don't matter.
Oh, the one that doesn't wear fucking shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I forgot her name. But yeah. Dwarves. So, alright, I think it's kind of bullshit. So, their speed is always reduced to 20 instead of 30. But they can't get their speed reduced by armor. So, that's at least kind of okay. Because, like, if you wear anything above light armor, your speed is reduced by 10. So, like, barbarians kind of mitigate that. Because they get a +10 bonus to speed if they're wearing anything other than heavy armor. So dwarves are kind of okay. They're pretty good with like strength and con and all that shit. Although I think the default character looks so frumpy. Gnomes, I can't imagine anyone wanting to play a gnome in anything, honestly.
You would only play a gnome if you want to be special.
Yeah, although, so, alright, the way it works is your size gives you a defensive bonus, essentially. So, like, being smaller means you're harder to hit, and being bigger means you're easier to hit, but your hits do more damage, essentially.
Hey man, it's hard to punch down on a short stack.
I suppose so.
That's not true. It's easy to hit Midna. She asked for it.
Halflings kind of have the same thing, but they're, like, also fearless, and they have, better luck.
Which is funny as hell. Every time I see that for them, I was just like, oh yeah, fearless. You should be in constant
Have
fear
you
for
seen
what
Lord of
you
the
are.
Rings? They're brave!
Well, they shouldn't be. Statistically, they are a very inferior creature. You should be scared. You should be horrified about all the things that can kill you easily.
Then, of course,
You're
there's
a tiny, big-footed creature.
Then, of course,
hobbits.
There's half-elves over here, who basically...
And that's even funnier, because now that means that elves get to be racist to you, and humans already don't like you because you got elf blood in you.
Kinda, yeah.
You're just the worst of both worlds.
Gandalf is the best grave robber. No, well, look, no one was attending those graves. Half-orcs over here, they get +2
If you wanted those graves to be unmolested, you shouldn't have dressed them up like that.
That's also true. Yeah, like, half-orcs are basically supposed to be half-orc, half-human and all that. They get the same thing where, like, if they get dropped to, like, below 1 HP, they can come back. So, this is another thing they did as well with this game, with, like, this edition of D&D, and, well, not D&D, Pathfinder, is they would have some weapons that are for some races only, like orc weapons, or, dwarf weapons, or elven weapons, which I kind of like in the lore, but I think that's kind of lame as well, you know? Mostly because it's never good for my build, because they're never abundant, you know what I mean?
Eat it.
There's also Asamar, who get +2 to charisma, and +2 to another one based on their lineage. Also, they get the most resistances. They get, acid, cold, and electric resistance, which is pretty cool. Although, alright, you know how in D&D it's just a flat half, for whatever it is? In this, it's a resistance that you can build up multiples of. You know what I mean? So, you get 5 cold, 5 acid, 5 lightning. Scott says he wants some pseudoscience to justify weapon restrictions. Yeah, there is. I guess the idea is that the race is so, like, in tune with their culture, you know?
Fuck you.
But yeah, so, like, in this, for instance, you can get multiple ways to increase your acid resistance, for instance, or, like, your fire resistance. Instead of D&D where it's like, well, I have fire resistance from being a tiefling, and then, like, I can't stack that up. That's it, you know?
Can you take
then,
a
of course,
fire resistance to
I don't
stack
like...
it or not?
Yeah, you can just basically boost it, so I guess you can get, like, 100 points of defense against it. Tell by the measurements of the skull that this race loves hitting things with hammers. Oh, god damn it, Scott, shut the fuck up. He's not even here to be racist. What the hell? Tieflings get resistance to cold. Tieflings get resistance to cold, electricity, and fire. Also, their foreheads look awful, in my opinion. Look at that. It looks weird to me. But yeah, then the classes they have... so the way they have it is they have the default class, and you know how in D&D you get your subclass at, like, level 3, basically? In this, you have archetypes, which differentiate you from the base class. There's Alchemist, which has Grenadier, Vivisectionist, and Chirurgeon. So like, that's kind of their main difference over here. Alchemists just throw bombs, which is kind of rad. Barbarians over here, their archetypes are Armored Hulk, Mad Dog, and Invulnerable Rager.
Hulk no want to be Avenger.
I just want to go
Hulk
to school.
Scientist.
Invulnerable
Hulk
Rager
is efficient communicator.
I will say Armored Hulk is kind of interesting to me because it's the only barbarian that lets you wear heavy armor. What the fuck? No, that's really
Hulk
unique
hate
to me.
minorities.
Well, what's there to like about them?
Immigrants!
As for
They're coming for Oak's job.
bards, there's archetypes are archaeologist, thundercaller, and flame dancer.
Okay, so yeah, those are classes that I remember. There
Oh,
was
they have those in
more.
Wrath of the Righteous as well. Oh yeah, of
Yeah,
course they would.
there
Yeah.
was more, but yeah, those I remember. I think I
Uh,
tried for a flame dancer or whatever the fuck it was called.
yeah,
It was
Oh
all
god,
right.
he was strong. He was a
yeah.
big guy.
I do like, by the way, that before you pick your class, you actually see how it levels up and what you get as you level, which is kind of cool. Uh, Also, another thing is, unlike D&D where you get a feat every level at 4, 8, 12, 16, and 19, you get them at character levels 1, 3, 5,
Yeah,
7.
nah, this is weird to me. This was difficult to understand. This took a minute for me.
Yeah, so okay, what is like to understand here is the top is your character level. So for instance, you know how in D&D, for instance, if you get like 5 levels of fighter, but then you switch off and get a level of rogue, that cucks you out of getting that 6th level, which would get you a feat, right? In this, instead, for instance, I guess like let's say 3 levels, so that way instead of being a level 8 fighter who would get a feat at level 8, that would cuck you from that. In this, it's based on your character level. So even if you multi-class, for instance, you still get feat at each of these levels for your character level, which is kind of cool. So you're never really cucked out of getting more feats, you know what I mean? And it also means that every level 4, 8, 12, 16, and 19, that's when you get another +1 to your stats. Even if you multi-classed, for instance, which is kind of cool, I think. Yeah, I don't know if I like it. It's confusing as hell. I will say, this screen alone, when I was first loading it up, scared the shit out of me. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Because there's so
Nah,
much to
yeah,
read. You know what I
I think
mean?
it's the UI as well. It's not very flattering. It's
Yeah,
very difficult.
it doesn't help at all. Also, another thing is I would love if they had like some way for you to really see like, okay, so this is what a bard gets, then this is what a flame dancer gets. Unless you like mentally took notes or like you maybe wrote it down or looked up the wiki, how would you know what's like distinctly different between them? All right?
Exactly. It's like this is too much information, sir.
Like you have to cross-reference that. I kind of prefer D&D's like subclasses where it's like, okay, so you pick this, now you can like now that you're level 3, you can make this big choice here. Uh, then they
Look,
have
you get to decide if you want this thing or this thing. Both make things go boom. Which do you want?
clerics are a little
Pick.
bit. Also, when it comes to casters, it almost looks like it's so much simpler for them because like there's all this, but
It
it's
makes you
also
think about life, doesn't it? Think about it, 50. Think.
No, I don't want to. But yeah, like, so it looks very simple, but then you also have to pick your domains, but you get 2 domains,
A
which is
domain
kind of.
expansion?
I wish I could do a domain expansion up your ass.
Ew. That's
Uh,
horrible, Efren. Why would you say such a thing?
So each of your domain is based on the different. I want to say morality, but that's not what's the fucking word for it?
You don't have morals.
What's the fucking term I'm looking for? It's not morality. It's
Yeah, it's not that, because you don't have that.
Give me a break.
No.
You get what I mean, right?
Nigga saying morality and shit. Fuck out of here.
The archetypes for cleric are Crusader,
You are-
a Herald Caller, and Ecclesiathurge, which I am really bad at like pronouncing.
You made that up. That's not real.
It says it right there.
Nope, I refuse to read. I'm ignorant.
Although this one kind of sucks because you don't get heavy armor and shit, Oh, another stupid thing that I didn't fully understand is that armor cucks you out of using arcane magic, but not for bards for some reason. Bards, I guess
We get it all.
their arcane spells are fine to use when you have like it should let you know the entire skill tree for the class. They don't hide them in the actual Skylar's thing got cut off. But yeah, like I feel like they don't give me like they give me a lot of info, but not the info that I want. You know what I mean?
Fuck you. Why should we tell you anything?
Then there's Druid over here. They get Blight Druid.
Hey everybody, this is Druid from Woods.
They get Defender of the True World and Fae Speaker, which I think is kind of weird because Fae like have a huge role in being the villains in this game, actually.
We're
So,
speaking to the Fae. What do you have to say for us? I hope you all die. I don't
oh
like
wow.
anything about you.
Also, I
I
like
genuinely want to manipulate the worst things for you.
look, man, fuck Fae. By the way, they're such bastards.
They are. That's their whole thing.
Also, I like the title Defender of the True World, you know? That's kind of awesome. Then, of course, there's Fighter. Oh, what I like about Fighter is that you get a feat at every level, basically. They're always the villains, and they deserve worse. They're either the villains, or they're just there to fuck with you, you know? Also, fighters get this unique thing where basically, as they level up, they can just remove the downsides of wearing armor. So it's like, why would I be weighed down by my heavy armor? I'm a fighter. So like, it eventually, once they reach like a certain level, they'll finally be as good as fighters in like modern D&D. Yeah. Then there's Aldori Defender. And that's basically like the Dex character type. Tower Shield Specialist, you already saw Valerie has that. Then Two-Handed Fighter is just if you want to hit things with two hands. Oh, another
They
thing.
are always villains.
I don't know if they give you the option to dual wield in Rogue Trader Dell, but dual wielding in this sucks ass. Because the Pathfinder system, the way dual wielding works is you're giving yourself a -2 to hit with your main weapon, and a -4, I think? Yeah, a -4 to hit with your secondary weapon. So you can do it, but I guess the idea they think is, again, because you're not a superhuman like in D&D where you're above average. In this, you're slightly above average, you know?
Nah, so there is a penalty, but it's in half. It's half of what you just said. I think it's 2 at most.
Oh, okay.
I never dual wielded melee weapons, so I'm not 100% sure. But it's a minor one, and you have feats that eliminate that, where you can just go full. No, this person's an expert dual wielder, so they don't have to worry about any issues like that.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Also, here's the Inquisitor class. They're basically like a cleric, but edgier. You know, as you saw with Jthal over there. Their subclasses are Monster Tactician, which basically just lets them do more summoning. Tactical Leader, which lets them. So Inquisitors, like, they can get more teamwork feats, but they don't actually need to have their allies have. They have some feats that work only if someone else in your party has them as well. So, like, if you're going to gang up on someone and you both have that same feat, then you get bonuses. Inquisitors, they don't have to do that, you know. Tactical leaders, they basically give everyone else those bonuses instead, which is kind of cool. Sacred Huntsmen, they basically just get an animal companion. Kineticist, I feel like Kineticist is the most confusing class to me, even though it's very easy to sum it down. Okay, Del, look at all these paragraphs.
It sounds very difficult.
Look at all these fucking paragraphs just for one feature.
Wait, what the fuck?
Look at all this.
What?
Look at all these words you have to read just to determine if you like this class or not.
Is this a Yu-Gi-Oh card?
There's 2 Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
The Pendulum Monster.
So, just to sum it down, Kineticists are essentially like monks. They get Ki Blast instead of being, what do you call them? Melee monks. That's all they needed to say. That's all they needed to be. But look at this shit.
Nah, fuck you. We're not talking.
Yeah,
We're not gonna ask any questions. Fuck
essentially, they can boost the power of their kinetic, I guess they're spells, but they're not really because they're Ki, but you get what I mean. They can boost their effects with Burn, which burns their life force, but you can't go so far that would kill you, essentially. That's all it is, essentially. And it's so much to read, and I feel like stuff like this just turns people off. Like, why would you play Kineticist when you have to go through all that? Then there's Dark Elementalists, which use Intelligence instead of Constitution for their thing.
I'll be back.
Psychokineticists, I forgot what the fuck they do, actually. I'm not gonna read all that.
That's perfect. They don't remember either.
Sometimes the psychokineticist inadvertently unleashes his power. Also, this is another thing they do too. They use a lot of gendered pronouns when they're writing stuff, but they switch it up so it's never consistent. So, like for instance, here they say sometimes the psychokineticist inadvertently unleashes his power when he experiences an outburst of strong emotion, potentially making a psychokineticist an outcast or even an accidental killer. I think sometimes they also... Yeah, like right here too. At first level, a kineticist gains a kinetic blast wild talent of her choice. This kinetic blast
maybe this is the class for trannies.
No, they do that in a lot of things for this. They like use him or her. I think they got better with the wording with D&D compared to this, for instance, because it's like, well, why would we use gender? You can be anyone.
Well, if that's what you mean, then just say they. When you say him and her and go back and forth between, it becomes confusing.
Like, it's so much easier. Like they don't even use him, her. It's just also Skylar says right there is DBZ reference. Also, Kinetic Knight is the one that you want if you want to be a melee version of a kineticist. So instead of Key Blast, you have your Key Sword. Magus is effectively a better version of an Eldritch Knight. Yeah, because they also have prestige classes in this. Which
is it me or does Eldritch Knight just suck as a class? I have yet to see it really seem
in this, it sucks really hard because you have to work that hard to unlock it, and it never feels worth it. And D&D,
it feels like it even in D&D.
In D&D, it's at least okay to give your fighter options that they don't get normally. You know what I mean?
No, but like the requirement for the class just seems like it goes counterproductive.
In this, yeah. So to unlock the fucking Eldritch Knight, you need to get 3rd level spells as any mage, which for wizards that would be you have to be an arcane caster specifically. So you would get that at level 5 as a wizard, and that would be level 6 for... No, hold on, wait. Yeah, it would be level 6 for fucking sorcerers, and I think level 7 for bards. Yeah, bards are treated more like marshals than mages.
Because bards are.
Yeah, so like, Eldritch Knight in this game sucks so hard, and Magus is better. Effectively, what they do is they buff their weapons, so in that way they can kick your ass. As they level up too, they can also get their medium armor and even eventually heavy armor. So at some point, it's like, well, Eldritch Knights don't even get the ability to cast spells in their armor that easily, so why would I play one when I can be a Magus, you know?
No, but don't you like the idea? It sounds cool, doesn't it?
No.
Please like this idea. We've invested all of our time into it. We're just now realizing how stupid it was.
Then for their archetypes, there's Eldritch Scion, which basically gives you a sorcerer bloodline, which is kind of cool. Sword Saint, which I think is a little pretentious in my opinion.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess it's going for the more like. I think it's going for the more like, oh, you're not really a saint. It's like, oh, you're that good with the blade, because that's like a thing that they always.
While you were picking up chicks in Baldur's Gate 3, I was studying the blade. While you were building your kingdom, I was studying the blade. Oh, man. Eldritch Archer. I actually went with Eldritch Archer for my first playthrough because it sounded cool. It actually is pretty cool, but the problem is that they don't give you any melee allies in the beginning, and when some guy fucking runs up to you, effectively you're just fucked if you're a ranged character. And it happened quite a lot in the opening area. It fucking sucked ass. Then there's Monk. I feel like monks always have it rough. Either they suck or they're awesome, you know? And there's no in between. They just get the usual unarmed strikes and all that. God, fucking look at this. How do you look at this and go, I want to play this class? Jesus Christ.
Again, you look at that and it looks like the most garbage thing ever.
I,
It looks god awful.
I don't even want to read it, I'll be honest with you.
To me, here's what I say they need to do with Eldritch Knight and other characters like that. In terms of like we're mixing a martial class with a
What are there
very
some...
heavy,
sorry, go on.
intelligent fucking class. What they need to do instead of making it where it's like, oh, you just have to do this, you have to do this. No, 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 no. Just make it so that if you want to say do like a fighter who knows spells and you want to call that Eldritch Knight, instead of having them dump a lot of stuff into intelligence points, which goes counter to the actual build of being a fighter, say that they use their strength or whatever for that. Because you could say that, oh, yeah, some of these spells are more intellectual than physical, but you could use the idea of, oh, yeah, this guy is using the raw amount of ability he has to do supernatural shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that sounds better than saying, oh, yeah, here's a knight whose whole thing is fighting, but he wasted a bunch of time, I guess, reading books as well, so he's actually kind of weak as a knight, and he actually is a shit wizard, because he's nowhere near as smart as the wizard. So he seems like a lesser of the two. Instead of being the best of both worlds, he seems like shit.
All right, at least with the 2024 version of Eldritch Knight, basically you can mix in one of your cantrips while you're attacking, for instance. And True Strike, for instance, has been improved, so it's a really cool like attack spell. So I think it's kind of neat once you start leveling up. In the beginning, it doesn't seem like you're getting that much, but I will say, just even some spells like... Think about how often Rian over here has benefited from using spells like Shield or fucking Silvery Barbs to help you guys out, you know? Or like help himself out, you know? So, even if it's a small amount, I think it's a nice way to basically boost your stuff. By the way, like, look at this bullshit. What the hell is this? There's Monk and there's Traditional Monk. That tells, and they don't tell me what the fuck that really
here's
does.
Monk, and here's Monk Diet.
I think from the description, I think the idea is that you use your wisdom instead of your fucking dex or strength or whatever. God damn it. I hate that they don't tell you this very easily, you know what I mean? And I will say all the paladin archetypes suck compared to the regular paladin. They got... Oh, by the way, paladin was kind of my favorite class, but I wanted to try something different here. There's Divine Hunter, which is basically just a paladin if they presented to be a ranger. Hospitalier, which... Hospitaller, I think. They basically get more healing stuff, that's it. Divine Guardian, for some reason... You know, we were going over this, about how, like, spells actually help you with martial stuff. Instead, they decided, you know what? Instead of being a paladin with spells, I want to be a paladin that has no spells. God.
Yeah, spells are stupid.
Why would I want magic? I'm a paladin. Rangers in this are actually fucking top tier, by the way. Fucking...
Well, that's slander. Well, we can't have that.
Yeah, like, it's so weird. I was like, wait a minute. The ranger is the best character in my party? Holy shit. It's kind of awesome. Effectively speaking, like, they get all their, like, stuff over here. They can go so hard with getting more bow stuff over here. So, like, they instead focus entirely on range, which I guess, you know, that's fucking the name of it. So, my ranger character that joins later on, like, at, I think at level 5 or whatever in the next chapter, he would just be shooting people like 4 to 5 times and just never have to get close to them. The archetypes are freebooter? What the fuck does that even mean? Freebooter signs on with the crew when she feels the urge to travel. I guess they're supposed to be like...
She felt the urge to travel, and we put an urge in her.
Oh, God. I don't even know what it means, I guess.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, wait, yeah, they basically just, instead of marking... So this has the same fucking bullshit where they have favorite enemies, which is why some people called Rangers racist, because they specifically say, you know, I don't like giants, I'm gonna genocide them. I don't like orcs.
I've never liked giants.
I don't like orcs. I think they should go. I'm gonna hunt them down. I'm gonna get bonuses to kill them.
You name me one good orc, and I'll name you someone who's lying to you. The
The free,
day when they're finally purged from this earth will be a good day indeed.
so yeah, freebooters
So
instead.
says Grand Wizard Waka.
So freebooters instead they kind of mark enemies instead of like having to have one specific type. Flame Warden. I guess they get some fire stuff. Oh, they get fire spellcasting. That's kind of cool. Stormwalker. That sounds way cooler than it probably is, honestly. What the fuck? They get Flash Step? What the hell? They become anime characters. Then Rogues. I'm just gonna go through it. Hey, Eldritch Scoundrel. I know. What do you like better, Arcane Trickster or Eldritch Scoundrel? What sounds cooler to you?
Trickster sounds gay.
They also have Arcane Trickster as a fucking prestige class in this. Yeah,
Trickster sounds too. It's trying too hard.
Eldritch Scoundrel.
Scoundrel sounds like what somebody calls them. You know.
Oh, that
Like
that villain over there is an Eldritch Scoundrel. Me?
Yeah, nobody says, "Oh, that trickster." Nobody says that. That's like if you say your class is trickster, then I know you called yourself that, and I'm gonna call you a fag for that.
The other archetypes are Knife Master, which you actually meet a goblin later on who is a Knife Master.
I'm very good at knifing things. It's my thing.
So like, Trickster sounds like slang for. I didn't see the rest of the scholar's message there, but oh, and then of course there's Doug.
No, Skylar, they're not selling cocaine.
Okay, wait. Can I mention something real quick?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, go on.
I asked my mom for $20 so I could buy groceries.
Okay.
Promising her to pay her back when I get money from my unemployment, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Keep in mind that I said $20. She sent me $50.
That's good.
Well, now you owe all of your fucking unemployment. See, she's thinking bigger than you. She's thinking, oh, once I do this, you're gonna owe me everything.
You owe me
Yes, essentially.
So, I mean, I guess, will you be able to get that much to pay her back then?
Yes.
And if not, then she'll kill you.
Yes, I gave her the option of deducing it from the pay I'll get from me going to help her with her work on Wednesday, or my paycheck from unemployment. And she was like, "Here's $50. Pay me back when you get paid."
All right.
And I'm like, "I don't want to owe you that much."
Nah, nigga, you owe me.
Yeah. I mean, what can be done about it?
You said you owe me, bitch.
I'll just
put
go.
Your ass to work.
Let's go over the other stuff real quick. There's Slayers over here, which are basically Rangers, but they don't get spells, and they don't have a specific enemy they want to kill. I don't fully understand it too much, but I guess the idea is, like, I don't want to have to actually learn how to cast magic. I'm just gonna pick an enemy each battle and kill that guy specifically.
Fuck you.
And sorcerers are kind of weird in this, because they suck compared to wizards, but, like, so the default sorcerer, they use charisma. Imperial sorcerer uses wisdom. Sylvan sorcerer uses charisma as well. But sage sorcerer is basically like, you know, I want to pretend to be a wizard, but I don't want to get the full amount of wizard spells. I just want to say.
Oh, by the way, I'll be right back. Okay.
He's trying to escape.
No,
then finally
not.
for wizards, wizard is very simple in my opinion.
Yeah, because wizards are simple bitches.
Fuck you, we're cool.
See? Look at a wizard lying to himself.
Oh yeah, so this kind of tricked me into thinking I was gonna get like a little pet, like a familiar, you know, you know how like find familiar lets you get a familiar.
Yeah.
So arcane bond basically bonds to either a weapon or a familiar. So I thought that I was gonna get not a weapon, an object, and I thought I would get like a little familiar that hangs out with me, but that doesn't show up at all. Instead, I guess you're bonded with it in spirit, and it never shows up, but you get bonuses from it.
I'm gonna be with you in spirit.
Don't
ask me to help you.
Also, I feel like sometimes the archetypes are just so much worse than the main class. Like, okay, Arcane Bomber is effectively like I want to throw bombs and shit like alchemists do, but I want to pretend to be a wizard. So the way wizards work is they get their favorite spell school, which is essentially like, hey, I really like evocation spells, and then you pick
I'm
like
very happy with blowing stuff up. I
it's a
have a
rat in
bit
your
of a
pocket.
fetish. I
Uh,
have a bit of a fetish for blowing things up. I'm not gonna lie. I love blowing things up.
but yeah,
Can I
so
blow
like
your house up? I'd love to blow your house up.
So yeah, like then you pick. I think it's one or two opposition schools where like, it's not that you won't learn them. It's just that you don't get as many benefits from them. You're essentially weakening those schools in favor of having more prepared spells from this school.
Yeah, it's
Essentially,
like Megami.
uh,
Technically, Megami could do other stuff besides
no.
blow shit up, but God help you to convince her to do that.
Oh God, no. The arcane
Megami,
bomber.
you
Was a,
can literally do more than that. Nah, I
no.
don't know what you're talking about.
If I put all my points in one spell, I'm gonna win. In this,
Megami, we have
you get
proven that that's not true.
you get 4 opposition schools, so that really kind of fucks you over. So like that's half of the of the spell schools that are just gone to you. Thessalonian Specialist is so much worse in my opinion. So like, all right, sometimes I do like evocation spells specifically because I like Fireball, but I want other spells, like Mage
No.
Armor or Shield.
Who told you
Or,
you could have shit, Efren?
in this, you basically lock out every other spell school and focus on just one, which I don't think is that great.
You over here asking for shit. We about to kick your ass.
Then there's Scroll Savant, which I kind of don't care that much about it. It's like, hey, I can use scrolls better than anyone else. It's like, that's kind
I
of
want
cool.
you to be mine.
But yeah, so like I said, that kind of covers the bases right there. Also wanted to go over like the little portraits and stuff. But like I said, I think that the UI does not help you in any way, shape, or form. It kind of hinders you. But yeah.
Oh man, wouldn't you love to be a wizard, kid? You get to sit here, read books, pretend that you're doing
was I
shit when
doing?
you're not.
You don't know that. Also, the fact that
Hey
my
kids, you want to sit here, pretend that you're doing things? Of course you
by the
do.
way, I like that because my character is unarmed, like she's doing like a fighting stance, and she's a sorcerer.
Look, I might be out of slots, but I'm not out of options.
Like I can still punch. I got fists.
Do those
Yeah.
fists hurt? Okay, not really,
Well,
but
no, I'll get hurt when I punch you.
in fact, I'm gonna cry if I have to do this, but I will
Oh,
do it.
another stupid thing, Del, is wands and shit don't recharge like ever. Basically, you just have to get a new wand.
That's stupid.
Yeah, because in D&D, like wands can be blown up essentially, like if you use all their stuff, but they can recharge if you haven't abused all the fucking charges essentially.
It's like any weapon. If you're telling me that it's useless after a certain amount, then what the fuck did I even get it
Like
for?
a scroll, I can understand it being expended after I use it, but like a wand, theoretically, you should be able to put magic back into it. You know what I mean? But yeah.
That's fucking stupid.
So
It's
like,
supposed to be a catalyst for my ability. I shouldn't lose it.
yeah, like that's why, uh, it might as well be a Slim Jim at that point. Yeah, sometimes I stockpile on stuff and go like, what if I need it for later though? Although a True Strike is way worse in this than it ever was, Del. Here's the thing, is
How so?
okay, you know how well, alright, the original True Strike from the 2014 D&D is like a cantrip, and it's like, alright, I get advantage on my next attack, next turn. And like that's so fucking lame. You have to use your whole action. It only benefits because specifically says your next turn, and you have to keep concentration. So theoretically speaking, it would be better for you to attack now, even if you miss, then you attack later. So you up your chances of attacking. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't even guarantee the hit either. True Strike in this case basically gives you a plus 20 to hit. But it costs a fucking level 1 spell slot. That's not worth it in my opinion.
Nah, it's not.
It takes an action. You have to fucking use a slot, and fucking next turn you get a plus 20 to hit, which I suppose that'll hit most things, I guess. But at that point, I would rather shoot now. Then next turn, shoot again. You know. Yeah, it's really dumb. But yeah, like I was like, man, I can't believe they made True Strike worse. But I guess no, they D&D made True Strike less shitty.
We should.
Anyways,
We
how
made this even worse.
I made it better. Also, I don't know if I should keep going. Am I getting? How long have I gone actually?
I think like half an hour, but I haven't been keeping time.
Let me check. How do I even check my thing? I don't know how. Oh,
Hey,
another.
this streamer doesn't even know how to check his own shit. That's all point and laugh at his humiliation.
By the way, Dell, they have an ability called acrobatics over here, which in D&D is just a skill, but over here it's So there's an ability where essentially you can walk away from enemy without provoking opportunity attacks, but you have to use half your movement. So like you move slower to get away, which I kind of like that because that's kind of like disengaging without having to use any resources. Oh, another thing too in this they have your full action or like a standard action. So something like casting a spell, for instance.
Right.
And they have some things that are free actions, which, you know, you can just keep doing as many free actions as you want. Then there's swift actions, which are basically like bonus actions. And some things, for instance, like using using a potion uses your move action, so you can't move for that turn. So, let's say you're up, like, fighting against, like, some asshole, and you're, you know, losing some health.
An asshole in a suit?
Yes. What other assholes are there? So yeah, I think that's kind of cool, because, like, look, I'm not going to be moving this turn anyways, fuck it. I'm not going to use my other stuff. I'm going to use my move action, drink my potion, and slash this fucker with my sword.
No, you can't do that.
Yeah, I can. Although, I guess because, like, the way it's also weird, too.
You can do that, sir, but I hope you know that we will all be judging you.
Go ahead. I'll still be alive to kill you. But yeah, so not just that, it's kind of weird too. So like the way they have it worked out is that it's supposed to take 6 seconds as opposed to D&D where it's like, well, you took 6 seconds theoretically, even though you cast a spell, then used an action surge to attack twice.
I'm about to say technically that's way more than that.
Yeah, and this is way harder into it. So, like, if you use your move action to run up to someone, you can then only make one attack, because the idea is that you're using more than 6 seconds. So even if you're a level 11 fighter, if you run up and use your move action, that will take up your fucking, like, more of your
There's
time.
Something funny about an idea of a fighter who's like a super legendary dude. He's got like a huge reputation.
Well, you're not legendary in this, that's why.
No, but I mean like the idea of you having a certain level, because you're still better than most people by that point. And you're dashing up to something, and then you just suddenly, all right, okay, wait.
I got one attack. I better make it count.
Okay. Are you breathing hard? Look. Dashing up to you took way more cardio.
You're really far away. Give me a fucking break, asshole.
Dashing up to you took way more cardio than I expected. It's like Kung Fu Panda when Po came to fight Tai Lung at the last moment, and he caught up there. And he's like, "Oh, sorry, stairs."
I mean, to be fair, that would suck ass. So yeah, like
this is the guy. He's a panda. You're a panda. Buddy, I am the panda. I'm here to kick your ass.
I killed Iron Fist in Death Battle. I don't know if you saw that.
Bullshit. Nah, he did. I don't know how he did it either.
To be fair, is that really an accomplishment?
That is true. Killing Iron Fist aren't hard. Look at Marvel Rivals. They die in like 5 seconds. The second they can't dive you, they cry.
Oh, by the way, fucking this cave right here, Fangberry Cave, it fucking sucked so hard to survive. Alright, so you know how like typically like in these RPGs they're like, hey, can you get this item for me? Easy enough task. Getting these fucking
Sure,
berries.
whatever.
I almost died getting some fucking berries for an old man. Like, alright, so here's the thing is they have spiders, which is fine, but then they have spider swarms. And swarms are effectively immune to like physical damage. So you need to not only have like magic, which is why you know it's easier for me because I was a sorcerer. You need to either have magic or need to have like bombs and shit, you know. Uh, and to be fair, the guy does give you like 5 alchemist bombs or whatever they're called, but 5 is not enough to kill these bastards. So yeah, like not just that. You know what's some extra bullshit, Del? Is hey, there's Eric. The actual
What?
bullshit for this quest is that the DC for picking the goddamn berries is 26. So I need to do a 26 nature check to fucking get some goddamn berries. Like the only person that I have that's good with nature would probably be my barbarian, I think. Let's check. Nature +8.
You talk to your barbarian. Do you know anything about this? I got no clue, Captain. I don't know why you called me for this.
Can I just cut the berries? No. So like she has a +8. So okay, I need to score 26. So that means that I need to at the bare minimum roll okay, hold on. Next time is 8. I need to roll at the bare minimum fucking 18.
Bare minimum.
God, like
Damn.
think about how bullshit that is. Like, imagine surviving all these fucking spiders and spider swarms. Like, all right, now I can get these berries. Ow, ow, ow. Like, cause you keep failing to save. God damn. Yeah, so
Don't fail.
I put that quest on the back burner for now. But yeah, that was so fucking annoying. Ah.
Oh.
What's up, Eric? Did you want to die? Did you want me to kill you?
Yeah, well, whenever you can, if you're not busy.
Alright. Well, I'm too busy now.
Fuck you. Anyways,
You'll live to regret.
I live to the grit. Anyways, so Dal,
I am him.
Papa Slaps.
Yeah.
It was Blue Luck not to your satisfaction?
Nah, I just been busy moving shit, so I haven't even thought about anything else.
Oh, I
Jula.
figured, because you said you were moving to a new house.
This is true. And now I gotta get the fucking trees cut because my insurance people are like, hey, we might not want to give you insurance because of that bullshit. We don't like the fact that there are things there. And I'm
I
like,
hope you don't have to deal with a homeowners association.
unfortunately, I do.
Oh,
What about the
well, you're gonna
homeowners
get charged.
association?
Those would be easier to deal with. Gays love me.
Yeah, you do. But you're gonna be charged a fee for buying the new house you already bought from the homeowners association.
Yup. But it's only $75 a month, so at worst, nothing really
Hey, I
much.
thought
But
that was a one-time payment, though.
oh no, Erica, it's them taxing you for the right to be on their property.
Look, we're
God.
being kind by letting you live.
Never mind the fact you paid for it.
I'm sorry, sir. It seems that you have to pay the black tax.
Fuck you.
Yeah, you
There's
have to pay the
Mexicans all over
Goku
here.
black tax.
Fuck you. My neighbors are all Mexican. Charge them 5 times, and then maybe I'll accept that.
No. You need
So
to
I
die.
wanted to mention that.
Are you gay?
Yeah, I was gonna say, would you beat me to it?
Go on, sorry.
No, it's fine. That I completed Metaphor with the intent of deleting it once I finished the game, and also I
What the fuck? Why is Amiri
did
so
every
scared? Sorry, go on.
completed every social link, every side quest except beating the homeless or whatever the fuck.
Because of course you wouldn't do that.
I would never do that. Absolutely ever.
I'm surprised. I
And
thought you hated homeless people.
I said I didn't finish it.
Alright. Sorry, go on.
No, it's fine. And I have nothing else to do in the game because I finished everything on my first try.
Oh, well, look at you, Mr. Suffering from Success.
I mean, the same thing happened
But now
with,
I don't want to.
Sorry, go on.
I don't want to delete it because it's a very good game. So what do I do?
It's not like you're removing it from fucking, from your collection. It's still gonna be there.
You don't know that. Like, give it some time, and pretty soon Nintendo and the fucking PlayStation's are gonna start pulling some bullshit too.
Yeah, they're gonna be.
Oh, well, we've decided that if you're not playing it at this moment, then clearly that means you
We
actually
do
don't
want
want
to kill
it.
games.
We're just gonna say it. Yeah, we don't want you guys to enjoy this.
Look,
we're not doing this to make this good for you. We just want to fuck with people.
You've
been enjoying this.
We love when people spend money on our games and we don't have to let them keep their products.
I want you to buy this game again. Prove how much you want it by buying it twice.
Who the fuck is
If you didn't buy it twice, then clearly that means you didn't want it. So,
if you didn't buy it twice, then you're full of rice.
So clearly that means you didn't want it. So really, you should blame yourself.
Who the fuck are these guys?
You're the monster, not me.
Skylar.
All right.
And that's
I
why
am
we were
here.
talking about extinction porn yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck. What do you people do when I'm not here watching you?
Some fucking assholes.
Horrible things.
Some assholes are over here trying to like kidnap my characters into slavery, and you can talk to them. But I like that you can just.
You can't do that. Those are my slaves.
I like that you can just cut to the chase and just go right into an attack.
Oh yeah.
Yo, why would I talk to you? I'm just gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Like, what reason do I have for talking to any of you people? You're not even people to me.
Well, yeah, you're not even people. You're things. Not good things either. Very unlikable things. In fact, I'm doing the world a favor by getting rid of you. I should be paid for that. You know what? I'm gonna talk to these people. Y'all should pay me for killing these guys.
Yeah.
You know what? That's fair.
You owe me money now, City.
You also owe me awe.
You owe me awe. You owe me money. You owe me your lives as well if I ever feel like taking one of you. You know what? Yeah. You owe me things. According to Sam, that's how my characters are. Alright, sir, I've done you a favor. You now owe me all the money in your vault.
Gimme.
You know what? That's a pretty fair trade.
By the way, you know it's not a fair trade? This scale mail, for instance, like weighs 30 pounds.
Scaly.
No, this scale mail, like, alright, this armor that was created by a smith and all that, like, weighs 30 pounds and can be sold for 12 gold. Is that not, like, the worst trade ever?
Yeah,
Shut
probably.
up.
Like, not even just that, tower shield, for instance, like, weighs 50 fucking pounds. That's like a huge slab of metal. I'll give you 7 gold for it. What the fuck?
Like, if you smelted down the metal, you'd get more money than that.
Look, shut up. The player character doesn't know that.
Oh, man.
Look, in fact, look, we're making money off of this dumbass handing this stuff. He thinks that he's doing us a favor.
There's another thing, too. I don't know if you saw that I picked that up, but, so some weapons are masterwork weapons. And this is a thing from, like, older D&D where it's like, well, you know, because, fucking magic weapons are supposed to be kind of rare. So, like, instead, masterwork is if you put the time and investments into crafting, effectively you can make a +1 weapon, but, like, it's only a +1 for your bonus to hit, not the bonus to damage. But that's why masterwork weapons also cost more, but, like, man, that's kind of lame. Like, cause, alright, later on, for instance, you can find some weapons that's like, who the fuck masterworked this? Like, you find some masterworks clubs, and I mentioned that as like, what makes a club so fucking high quality that it's a masterwork? It's a piece of wood.
I have to ask, you're not really in the club.
It's effectively a thick, like, stick, you know?
If you have to ask, then you already know. And if you already know, then why are you asking?
You know what? That's fair. I'm never in the know on these things. I'm usually left out. Oh, by the way, another thing
Nobody
too.
tells you anything. To my knowledge, I'm the only guy that talks to you. You're like the Ralph Wiggum of real life. Catch you one day fucking eating glue and crayons. You know what? This is getting a little too personal.
God, I love that. Oh, by the way, they let you do this where, like, if it's hard to kind of differentiate your characters because sometimes it's dark, whatever, you can just click on the portrait and apply it that way, see?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's kind of cool.
I am yours to command.
If you fucking do that one more time, I'm gonna go to your house. I'm gonna pay a homeless man to go into your house and take a dump in your sink.
No!
And I'm gonna
Oh,
put
that's
you
so
on crack.
specific. Like, alright, imagine you're like, you know, down on your luck and some fucking ginger is like, hey, you need to go into this man's house and shit in his
Go into
sink.
this nerd that likes to punish his house. I don't know what any of those things is, but do it. Okay, I don't have anything else to do.
By the way, fucking this kind of fucked up here. So, like, in this instance right here, basically, sometimes you'll run into these encounters where it's like, oh, we gotta find where these fuckers went. But if you fail it, then that is essentially a dead lead. You can never follow that up.
Damn.
Well, yeah,
So-
after you accuse little
Never,
Susie
ever.
of fucking being the drug addict, it's kind of difficult to fucking be able to do this again.
Well, okay,
Where
she
are the
was black.
drugs?
You saw Susie. She's black.
She literally wasn't even that, Efren.
Susie Carmichael. She's black, isn't she?
Shut up.
I thought that's who you meant.
You're such an idiot.
Wait. So did I get the quest or not? Let me see.
No, you didn't.
Nope.
Let's see. Oh fuck! No, they managed to escape. Fuck. Wait, no.
How
hold
could
on.
they have done this?
Oh wait, no, we did find the camp. So by the way, if you
How
don't
could
follow
they
this up
deny
well,
the
then
wonder of potatoes and molasses.
so if you don't find their bullshit, essentially you miss out on two party members over here. So yeah, that I feel like sometimes it's like, well, you know, now you'll never get those party members. Fuck you. Thanks for playing
You'll
the game.
never get these lovely party members. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, eat a
Go
dick.
eat a dick.
Go eat a boat.
Yeah.
Go
Okay.
eat a boat.
Well, that's a lot
right.
of effort for that.
It really
Depends
is.
on
It
the
really
boat.
is.
It's like fucking. When I was watching Chris O'Neill play the hit video game Wizard Boy, which is legally
the wizard?
distinct from what you call it, Harry Potter. Yeah, so he was playing Wizard Boy, and they were actually enjoying it. And he's like, all right, what rating would you give it? He said, I give it 1 pulled apart chicken out of 5.
Oh.
That's specific.
And it's
Yeah.
like, that's a very low score. I thought you liked the game. So, well, no, the amount of effort you need to put to give this game a fucking that kind of score, that should mean something. Like,
Oh yeah.
imagine like someone's like, hey, you know what? Your game is so good. I'm gonna pull apart this chicken.
I'll pull apart this chicken and feed it to you piece by piece.
Don't
For
worry, you'll
making
get
this
fed.
game. Are you happy or don't worry about it?
Look, I like it so much that I'm gonna pull apart a chicken.
I like it so much, I'm gonna do something that's bad for both of us.
Oh, this is bad for both of us.
None of us are getting what we want out of this situation.
Oh man. Oh, that's funny as hell. Also, alright, I will say, like, while it is kind of neat to explore the world map like this, it does get old after a while. You know what I mean? Because I think the horsey
yeah.
moves a little bit too slow.
This was something else that kind of left me kind of like on the fucking some of the travel, because that's basically all you're doing all game. You're just moving around like I sure love going on this, and then every once in a while you got an encounter because some random shit happens.
Yeah. Sometimes, alright, here's the thing. Sometimes the random encounters are kind of cool, but like fucking, you don't know it until it's like, until you actually do it.
I studied judo. You don't know that I got a gun.
Yeah, you don't know that I'm gonna rape you.
I mean,
I do know
that's
that.
not funny at all.
Put
That's
something
just,
in your water.
I gave you AIDS.
Look, someone had to.
Man.
No, no one had to. I chose to do it. I deliberately went out of my way for this. There was nothing good that come out of this but that.
Yeah, and I pricked myself, so I got AIDS too, but it was worth it.
Because now you got him.
Look, here's the thing. Giving someone else AIDS is funny.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
You'll understand when I'm older.
And I'm never gonna age, because I'm gonna die.
I'm a fucking I'm an elf, so you'll never know that I aged. Also, as per usual, I fucking have so many buffs just being applied just so my opponents never have a chance to do shit to me.
Yeah, why
man, it's like Yu-Gi-Oh all the time.
Like if I just wait, no, did I fuck up? Is this not the right spot? Fuck me!
Ah, effort fucked up.
No, I've only got 3 minutes. Alright, 4 minutes.
Fucked up.
Fuck.
And now this is the part where we see effort die.
Come on, I've only got 4 minutes. That's so little time.
You see, class, Ephraim thought that he was doing something, so God decided to punish him for that.
But I'm already punished. I'm punished.
I thought it was him.
I am. I fucking am.
And that's why God's punishing him, because he keeps being he's full of hubris and stupid decisions.
Hubris.
I think the only time hubris has made me laugh, in terms of, even though it's not even like a funny word, was when the Walking Dead playthrough came through, and they were watching Duck hit that pose after he gave Lee a high five, and they were just like, "Oh, look at him sitting there! Oh, this is the height of hubris." Like, just the fact that Duck was hitting the Superman pose, standing there with his hands on his hips, and it's like,
too fucking proud of himself.
Look at him, yeah, fuck him. This is the height of hubris. Who told you to be proud of yourself, little child? Yeah, you think just because you helped the group more than Ben ever did, that means you get to feel pride?
That means nothing. Ben helps nobody, not even himself.
Man, fuck Ben.
He has actually tried to kill you several times.
Fuck Ben.
Oh man, Ben is probably the worst party member.
Cause he's an active debuff. He makes things worse.
Like Ben being alive is a debuff to everyone else.
I'm sorry, I was zoning out. You mean Ben from Walking Dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's a fucking Shomo too, by the way. Sorry, go on.
I wouldn't be surprised.
You wouldn't be surprised, but no matter what you do with Ben, he fucking causes the misfortune of someone else just by being around.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit. And then he has the nerve to get mad at Kenny. No, look, I understand that what I did fucked up your family, but you shouldn't get mad at me. Yes, I should.
Like, bro, this man's wife and child are dead.
Yeah, remember that fucking
but
Ben?
Think about me.
He leaves Ben behind. He gets beat up by cancer patients.
Wow, Ben, you couldn't even kill cancer patients. You're useless.
Speaking of killing people over here, so like we defeated the Technic League over here. Basically, they're a group that they kidnap people and raise them to be mages, so they can just have more cannon fodder. So Ragongar over here, the half-orc, and Octavia, they were two of the slaves that they have.
Gunk is in pain.
And so Ragongar is like readying a shocking grasp to fucking kill this bitch, and Octavia's like, no, just let her go. So, what the fuck? I will say Octavia makes the worst decisions. Like whenever I mentioned this, like, what are some party members or like some NPCs who have given you like the worst advice? And Octavia, at some point, when you fight the fucking king of the trolls, who has actively told you, look, it's just nature for us trolls to eat humans. We're not gonna stop. Like, I'm like, you know, we could live in peace. You guys are clearly smart enough to understand sentience. You know, look,
Yeah, but
we
food,
like eating
though.
people.
Yeah,
you know?
listen, the thing is, you're made out of food. There isn't really a solution here.
And so, like, Octavia's like, no, I'm trusting that he's not going to do it. What the fuck, Octavia? Like, Ekundayo, who you meet later on, whose family was killed by trolls, is rightfully going like, I swear to God, if you fucking let this motherfucker go, like, he doesn't say it like that, but you get what I mean, right? Like, imagine your entire journey is to kill, like, trolls because they killed everyone you love and care about. And then, like, another party member is like, no, we can let the king go. I'm sure he'll be alright. Fuck
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah, no, if I was in that fucking position, I would just fucking shoot you in the back.
Oh,
Like,
but yeah.
I did all this shit to kill trolls. That's the main reason I'm doing this. Like,
So, yeah.
and like they're literally just eating people. Like, why? Why bother? Why
Right.
even try to defend them?
If Octavia wasn't a useful arcane trickster, I would not have kept her in the party as much as I did. But then again, that's also because just magic in general is so fucking useful in D&D and in Pathfinder that, like, sometimes you put points into magic class just to get buffs for your martial characters.
Oh wow!
for-
Yeah, who would have thought magic is useful?
For instance, the alchemist class at like 1 level lets you get like mutagens, which you can just get like a +4 to Dex, Con, or Strength. So like automatically, that's like, why wouldn't you become an alchemist? Like you can just give yourself drugs.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like you get what I mean, right? It's like
That's why everyone wants to be an alchemist. I get to give myself the drugs. I don't have to buy them from anybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, so fucking. Also, this bitch is over here like asking for mercy, and then like.
Mercy. We're not playing Overwatch.
So like, oh well, you know, just because I've told you everything I know, it doesn't mean you should kill me, because you know my master will be very mad if you do. You know.
I don't know your master, and I don't care. What the fuck threat is that?
Also, by the way, in this,
you're basically saying that you'll tell your dad on me.
all right.
Like,
So
if
by
you're dead,
think about how. All right. So look at these decisions here. All right. Neutral, good. I will spare her life. Go back to Nymeria. Fuck that. I don't think that's a good option. I guess that is neutral, but I don't know neutral good. All right.
Nah, neutrals would have said, all I know is maybe, and then left.
All right. Lawful neutral. It's a right thing to punish your tormentor. Kill her, Ragongar. So like you basically give the former slave
God,
the
that
option
name
to.
sounds so stupid.
It's an orc name.
Raygonger.
I can just
Ragongar.
Raygonger.
This is
I
Gug.
think.
Gug.
I'll just say
Gug is
Raygon.
in pain.
Yeah,
I just think
Raygon
of
over
that
here.
Maxor video when he was playing Elden Ring.
So I will say, I always pick number 3 because I think if you got the option to kill the person who enslaved you, and someone else took that from you, wouldn't it kind of piss you off?
Now their debt goes to you, so I have to kill you now. Nobody's dying today.
Number 4, I kind of like this one. Chaotic neutral. She pissed me off. I will finish her myself. Number 5, lawful evil. As the future lawful ruler of these lands, I want to practice carrying out public executions.
Oh, listen, killing a slaver isn't evil.
I guess because it's, I don't know.
I love
like
how
it
you
just,
left that open-ended, like you had more to say, but you knew you had nothing. Look, killing a slaver isn't evil.
I'm just
I don't really know how to follow this up.
I'm gonna pick number 3. What would you guys pick in this situation?
Oh, man.
Okay.
Piss me off. I will. Piss me off sounds childish, but it's also kind of funny.
Let the slave have revenge.
Yeah.
Hey, come on.
All right.
Because
Number
guess
3.
what? Look, here's how you get a free slave for life. If you let the slave get their revenge, then they think that they're free when they're working for you. It's like Ragnar from fucking KOTOR, or whatever the fuck the Wookiee's name is. I have a life debt now? Cool. I own you, but you feel happy that I own you because you think you have a choice.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's kind of hilarious.
Those are the best kind of slaves.
Also, by the way,
yeah.
keeping her alive to get info doesn't matter because they would have given you the same info. By the way.
I assumed so.
Yeah.
Because some only rare do they ever do that thing where doing a choice like this actually removes an option from you. But most
Yeah.
times it's like, yeah, you're gonna get the info either way. We need the
Yeah,
Oh
game to
yeah,
like,
they know
continue.
the same
the
things
only
she does
time
because they've
that
been enslaved by her. You know.
the only time where I encountered something like this where the info actually mattered was in Mass Effect.
Which
Yeah,
time
yeah, that's
exactly?
It's a time when and you get this guy that was performing a bunch of experiments on Krogan, and he had
oh
the
Oh
that
option
yeah.
dude.
of
Yeah.
deleting the info just to spite the fucker for doing the experiments.
But at the
And
same
it turns
time,
out that's a
that's
fucking
info.
stupid idea.
You
Oh,
know
by
what
the
that
way,
reminds me of? When
uh,
Wooly talked about how imagine if the feds raid this dude's house
mm,
and it turns out he's a super disgusting like sex trafficking pedophile, but he also has all the files for the best fucking like data for the new upcoming fighting game. Like, oh, he's got all the tech already worked out. He's got all the fucking like methods and everything. Do you delete those files too, or do you just? So
yes.
that situation is all right. We already got this guy. So do we destroy this actual kind of cool, useful
Oh,
information?
by the way,
Mm-hmm.
I want to mention. I think. Well, all right. So here's another thing. You know, like how in Baldur's Gate 3, for instance, when you level up your character, then it moves on to the next screen for the next character who can level up. And this, so okay, I can
Yeah.
level up my characters over here. By the way, so Octavia starts with one level in Wizard and one level in Rogue to kind of lean towards Arcane Trickster. Uh, so I think that's kind of cool because in this game, Arcane Tricksters are way cooler than in regular D&D because they can sneak attack with magic, which is way better than in fucking D&D where it's like, wait, I can't sneak attack because I'm not shooting them with the finesse weapon? What the hell?
Sneak attack, sneak attack, sneak
If I
attack.
just keep sneaking attacking, it'll eventually work, you know?
If
Yeah,
I
so
sneak more people,
yeah, I got the sneak attack, counter sneak attacker feat. Oh, that's another thing is some class features happen to also be feats that you can get as well. It's kind of weird, you know? Let's see here. I think I'll get reduced person and also reduced person is actually pretty good for tanking because it makes whoever your main tank is harder to hit basically.
Okay. Just make a tiny tank.
Yeah, which is it feels weird, you know. It feels like something like that wouldn't make sense. But
Except it totally does.
yeah, like it's one of those where I'm like,
all
I
right.
guess
So
it
I'm gonna go
does
take
work.
care of some shit with a phone call. I'll be back in a while.
Alright. Later.
Okay.
He's trying to escape. Someone rape him.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That was quite a
Every
thing to say.
fucking
Good soldiers follow
comment,
orders.
every fucking comment from you surprises me, Efren.
Why?
It reminds me of the time that we were talking about who was that guy? Missy Elliott's husband,
Yeah.
Timberland.
Timberland.
With Josh, and then Josh goes, "Oh, I like Timberland. He's one of the good ones." And of course,
Yes.
Timberland is black.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
God.
Timberland is black, and I and me and Reen go, "Oh, okay," and Josh goes, "Well, I didn't know that one of the good ones means racist things.
How would he
you gotta
not?
fucking." Yeah, no, I never believed that.
Look, he just wanted to get off on it,
Nah,
you know?
Mr. Communist man, and not knowing the fucking shit is racist. Nah, he knew.
Let's see. Hold on. So Arcane Trickster
And-
requires. Okay. Yeah.
And that's what I think every time my friend makes a comment like "rape him" or something like that, because it's shocking.
Mm-hmm.
You're shocked by a lot of things I do.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You're not shocking enough, Efren. You gotta up your game.
Rape.
And now I will eat while watching your stream.
Oh, I will say, fucking Yeah, so a lot of these spells that they recommend is because like they're part of her spell school, which is transmutation. Uh, but some of them you already kind of get from other people. I will say web is actually a really great spell if you have more ranged characters. If not, then it's kind of the worst, honestly. Uh, I think what I'm gonna try to do is maybe I'm gonna try to fucking have more ranged characters to some degree, because like web covers such a large area and basically makes those enemies like unable to even move from that spot. They're just done, you know? But it's so fucking big. 4, so that's 4 minutes. I have to wait for it to go away. So I think I'm gonna not take web this time around. You know what I mean?
Alright.
Also with this, uses the annoying logic where like, so some spells, like specifically the ones that usually say something like ray in it, like scorching ray, they scale off of your dexterity to hit, because treating it like a projectile, like you would with an arrow, for instance. Molten orb is not the same. So something like scorching ray, I can get sneak attack with, but like something like molten orb, I can't. It's kind of weird. I will say sense vital's actually pretty good because it lets me sneak attack more often. So yeah. Yeah, the point is that it's kind of weird and I don't like it. Then I have to do this. I'm gonna level him up. I think I'm gonna end the stream soon, by the way.
Alright.
I was gonna finish this part up. Although, like I said, as I was talking with Dell, I'm thinking at some point Rogue Trader might be alt-right.
Okay, okay. Okay, so I've actually been reading like the first Percy Jackson book for the first time.
No, you haven't.
And yes, I have. Well,
Sorry,
audiobook anyway. But freaking Jesus Christ, what the fuck? I literally just put down that turret.
Look, turrets betray you, Skylar.
Okay. Oh yeah. Anyway, what would be like the person you'd want to have a fight with the least in like any kind of? Is it here?
What do you mean?
Okay, you have to choose the fight between these two guys. You can either have a fist fight with Sisyphus, or a knife fight with Tantalus.
Alright.
Now you might remember Sisyphus, he's the one that's pulling that freaking boulder all the damn time. And
yeah, what a fucking
Tantalus,
loser.
he was the guy that was basically perpetually starved and denied anything to drink for forever.
Yeah.
And both these guys have motivation. Tantalus is told he's gonna get out if he kills you, and Sisyphus is told you to get out if he kills you, and Tantalus is told that he can eat your corpse. Like, so which of these guys do you want to fight less?
I don't know. Tantalus is named after a ship in Final Fantasy, so I think I can take him.
Alright, Eric?
By the way, hold on, this is kind of off topic, but fucking...
Tantalus, I would want to fight him least.
You want to fight Tantalus least?
Yeah.
Hold on, I want to just mention, hold on. So, alright, for like a character who uses mostly strength, the game decides that the two stats they're advising me to put points into are Dex or Charisma. Like, again, this is why I never trust the fucking game's auto level up, by the way. They have that where you can be like, well, I don't know what's good for me, so I'm just gonna let the game level up my characters and even myself. This is why you don't let the game decide anything for you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, sorry, go on.
You really shouldn't. The game's working against you most of the time, remember?
Yeah. Just like John Wayne would have done. Then, like, you just see John Wayne going like, all according to Kakaku.
Oh, man.
Also, yeah, I'm gonna finish this level up and then end it there. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm gonna get bull strength. Gotta get that.
Let's see here. Doodly-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick save. Then end it there.
Yeah.
Did you guys have fun?
I had fun. I was listening to you guys while working out. It was great.
Oh, I've been going on for 2 hours. Goddamn. Stop broadcast.
Yeah.